All right, we are rolling here, and let's get them open here. Make sure we're good. Delicious Bush.
Hey.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Have a great show tonight. You know, it's fun because Mom and Dad are not here. Dad is missing for the episode, but not only are they not here, it kind of has like a Home Alone vibe. We just listened to most of Sublime's album. Of course, we skipped What I Got and Santeria. Don't worry, we're not idiots. But yeah, so we were out there listening to that. I was like, I have the feeling like Mom and Dad just left for the weekend, and it's the house all to ourselves. But we're just actually at their houses, and we have our own houses. But like, I don't know. It's a different feeling. It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out. Yeah,
we have churro bugles.
Churro bugles.
So
we got plenty of beer. We got a little bit of the grass, and we got a lot of good times coming up for you in this best of. So, guys, there's only one way to do it. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Buckle up.
Get drunk.
Yeah, guys. Hey. Yeah. Oh, totally. Welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. And we are live from the Tiger Cage. I know this is a best of episode because Dad is gone. And we didn't want to fill in with the guest host. Ryan and I decided, we made the executive decision. We said, we're just going to get drunk.
The show's going to go on.
Let's get drunk.
We just said, let's just get drunk.
All right.
And we know some of you guys out there have been listening to every episode, but some of you guys might be new here to the program, and we figured no better way to do a best of. We're going to have all the friends and family of the Breeze on, all the phone calls, some of the guest appearances we've had. We got 2 guest appearances coming up, and we're going to kind of navigate you through just all the friends we've made over the last second half of, we've been doing this for what? I mean, this is episode 81. And since episode 42, we just like started gaining these new friends and people we love and that are huge fans of the show. And they've been friendly with us, and they call the show all the time. So we're just going to play you kind of the best of some of those calls because they turn out to be quite hilarious.
I mean, a lot of memories. I mean, great memories.
They might start off kind of slow. You might wonder what's the gimmick here, and then eventually everyone's a clown out there. You know, and once you get someone on the phone and they know they're on the Breeze, it becomes a free-for-all. It really does.
I mean, we expect that, like everybody. I mean, we want to get down to people's like business, and we want to know what they're all about. And we made some really good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, very good friends. The
Absolutely.
karaoke, I mean... Yeah.
We were about a year in before all this started happening, and we got a manager out of the deal. We have a lawyer on retainer. I mean, we have all sorts of friends. The first call that we wanted to bring up tonight, this was the first interaction that Ryan and Dad had with our new manager, Bill Crosley. Crosley's karaoke bracket, Crosley by the hot tub, Crosley. We went camping with Crosley. I mean, we've done it all with Mr. Crosley. Like, really good relationship we're starting to form with him. But this was actually the first initial call that Ryan and Dad got to meet him on because, of course, I had to deal with him at first. We had him call into the podcast, and I don't know, Ryan, you remember this? This was episode 42.
Gosh.
So that was literally, I mean, this is 81.
It's like light years away.
40 weeks ago. But
Man.
this is Crosley on his initial approach, and to be fair, Crosley sounds like he was not as drunk in the beginning, and he was a little different sounding and a little more stern. Kind of sounded like your stern grandpa. And then as we've known him, he's relaxed and opened up a little bit more.
Wore him down a little bit.
I think he just he realized when he had to call the 3 of our drunk asses, he kind of needed to be on the level. Otherwise, he wasn't going to be able to focus. But this is the first call. This is from episode 42. This is a little clip from the conversation we have with Crosley where Ryan and Dad first get to meet him. And Crosley's actually out at dinner with his wife, Sherry, and it is Cinco de Mayo. We did this episode on Cinco de Mayo. He did not anticipate how ridiculous it might be at this restaurant. And we're gonna roll this clip now here. I hope you guys enjoy it.
No, I'm back. I'm here. You guys are assholes. First off, you guys are just total assholes. And you guys are bombing the show. Mike, what was that? That was 5 questions that you bombed on Bree and Air tonight. I'm listening live. I'm one of your only listeners right now. Yeah, you know, I don't normally listen to podcasts. I feel like they're a huge waste of time. They're an absolute waste of time. I feel like podcasts are for losers, and then people that do podcasts are just complete narcissists. So,
Okay.
I think that's
Well, you'd have to take that up with
I would have to,
not our executive producer, Mr. Crosley, but you'd have to take that up with Jeremy.
well, no, okay, Mr. Crosley, if I may, why are you investing in our show then if you think podcasts are a complete way?
Well, like I said, I'm in the business of doing business, gentlemen, and I know a good commodity when I see it. And a lot of people are out there listening. They're listening to their fucking podcasts. They love these things. My two daughters, they just don't. I can never get a word in edgewise with them. They just sit around the breakfast table and they listen to their podcasts.
Well, yeah, that's why we're doing it. I mean,
What else do
But there's
you
a
listen
million and
to?
one. There's a million and one of you. Me personally, I listen to a lot of Tom Petty. I'm a huge Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers fan.
They have a podcast you listen to?
No, I just listen to a lot of Tom Petty a lot of the
music.
time. Yeah,
Well, you're talking
exactly.
pop.
No, yeah, and it's
Yeah,
it's
see,
one-
you're kind of like
It's one of those things.
talking in jumbles.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
is that a mariachi band behind you?
That
Yeah,
sounds
hold
like
on,
a
I gotta-
mariachi band.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Gentlemen. Excuse me. Gentlemen. Gentlemen.
Hey, man, do you want to call us back?
do you want to
If
call us
would-
back, Mr.
No,
Crosley?
hold on. I got this.
Wait, I have a
Gentlemen,
question.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I will give you
I have a question.
$100 right now to stop. 100 pesos. Do you want to? All right, I think they got the message. Okay. All right, so we're done with them. All right.
If you need to call us back, man, you can, because, I mean, you don't have to call us right here in the middle of a fucking show. Like, you really don't. I promise you.
We can talk.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We can wait on this phone call. You said you were calling us after.
Sounds
What-
busy
what
too.
time- What time is it?
It's
Easter.
it's
yeah.
just after 8 o'clock.
West
That's
Coast.
usually where we are still in our final.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that? You guys are a brand new show, man. I don't.
Where
I
are
have
you?
no
We're in
idea.
Florida, dude. We're in Florida. Where you're probably in
It's none of your.
South Miami
It's
Beach.
none of your business.
You're probably playing golf down in West Palm Beach.
It's none of your business where I'm at, and it's illegal for you to ask me that. I'm going to say that
Bullshit
right
it
now.
is.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
Mr. Crossley, can I ask you a question?
All right, I suppose that I gotta get wrapping up. The wife is looking at me. She is just gonna fucking
What's going
belt me
dinner?
after this.
Oh, you gotta buy
She
her
is just gonna
Mother's
belt.
Day ring.
Well, we're sitting here at the table right now, you know. So I mean, like, she's just sneaking up, and she's just, you know, she's getting over it. She knows I'm conducting business. We're supposed to be on our Cinco de Mayo, our annual Cinco de Mayo date, and you know, they're, oh Jesus Christ, here they come again. Listen, no habla. I don't want any.
Do you need us to let you go, sir? Do you?
No, I didn't. No, hold on. I'll get rid of him. Hold on. 200 pesos. 200 pesos.
Jesus Christ! No, we'll get you back.
We're not
buddy.
going to this
No,
restaurant.
No, don't you dare. I'm not leaving. Hold on. 200 pesos, please. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. All right, they stopped. Thank God.
All right. Well, this is Mr. Bill.
It's Mr. Crosley to you. It's only Mr. Crosley. You will not refer to me as Bill ever. Do you understand?
Okay, Mr. Crossley.
Okay, Dad, Bill, Dad. I don't know what to call you,
But
man.
I have one question.
What is that, Short Stack? You fucking idiot. You guys are bombing this show right now. I can hear it. I am ashamed to be a part of this show live right now because you guys are just bombing it.
Well, come on, man. Hey, have you never listened to the show before and you're just buying out the show for no reason?
Oh, Jesus
I think you
Christ.
should do a little bit more.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
You're a dick.
Don't tell me what to do.
Crossley, you're a dick.
Mike, you shut up. I'm talking to Remy.
Hey, you don't be talking
Hey,
to
don't
me.
tell my
talk
dad
to,
to
yeah,
shut
don't talk to
up.
Dad, right? Like, you know, I'm just saying. We know we're under new.
Yeah, that's right. You're under a fucking contract. I own your asses now.
No,
own your
I
asses.
work for another.
You guys are gonna be.
Yeah.
When I say jump, you say how high. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Crosley. You know, I wish you the best. I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and make ways tonight, and we're gonna say goodbye to you, my friend. But thank you for calling the show. Wow, what a dickhead.
I feel like
So yeah, that was the
Yeah.
first time that we hung out with Mr. Crosley, or at least you two did. And I thought you guys had a good time. It sounded like we had a good time.
Yeah.
He does come, you can tell he starts to get a little more comfortable with us, and then the shouting starts to begin. And then he starts, I mean, ever since then, he's just been way more animated. But yeah, it's humble beginnings.
Very humble.
Humble beginnings. It's fun to hear that.
I never had so much Fireball the first time I ever
Dad, what do you have to say? Oh, wait, Dad's not here.
Hey, Dad.
That's right. Guys, we're doing a best of because Dad's not here, and it's best of all the characters on The Breeze, episode 81. And yeah, we're just kind of, Ryan and I are kicking back. If you want to watch YouTube, you can just watch our facial reactions as we listen back to some of these old memories. Wally curated the list for us, so it was Wally's picks. But yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Next one we have up for you. This was the trial. Okay, Winkgate out there. It was episode 48. If you haven't heard it, first half of the episode is just courtroom audio of a trial where Ryan actually tried to sue Dad and I over something that happened on the show. There's really no need for us to explain it because I think our good friend Sean Flannery. John Flannery, I believe.
Flannery.
Yeah, John Flannery. We haven't heard from him in a little while, but
that's right.
John
He's kind of
Flannery
fallen
explains
off the
it.
map,
yeah,
if you will.
Yeah.
But
you want to roll it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. We interrupt your regular scheduled programming to bring you a special news update. Here he is for Channel 12 News, Mr. John Flannery. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the John Flannery Show here. Tonight we have a very important break in news, ladies and gentlemen. A very familiar case across the country right now. A lot of people are going nuts about it. I don't know if you've seen it out there. I know I've seen it. A lot of the people I've been talking about. I see people in line at McDonald's, people out at the Starbucks. They're doing the same. Everyone's talking about this case right now. You know, personally, I think it's just a distraction. Just another one of those distractions the media is going to put out there to try to keep us from the real truths and the things that they're trying to convince us aren't existent right now. The government, President Biden. I think this is just another example, ladies and gentlemen, of the media trying to persuade you to focus on the wrong thing. But either way, as we have it, this is Channel 12 News. My name is John Flannery here. And we're going to get into the biggest trial right now. I'm sorry, you just got to give me a second here. We're just getting our notes together. We've just been interrupted from your regularly scheduled programming of They Call Us The Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Big fan of this show. But we're stuck right now because the network wants us to hear about a trial that happened. Oh, now, I don't know if you saw this out here. Last week was episode 47. If you listen closely back to episode, and I've listened to it over and over again. I listen to The Breeze every week. Sometimes I listen twice, 3 times. I was listening, ladies and gentlemen, if you listen back to the birthday segment, and that's where this whole thing exploded, there's an instance where Jeremy Breachek might have given Mike Breachek some very pivotal help that resulted in a double bubble. And now, the youngest one on the podcast, Ryan Breachek, is deciding to countersue, to sue in small claims for those 2 points back. It's sweeping the nation, ladies and gentlemen. I have never heard in all of my years on media, in all of my years listening to court cases, doing all this stuff, I have never heard of anything so petty as a small claims case about points for a birthday game or whatever it is that they do. They do this birthday I listen to the show. They do the celebrities' birthdays, and if they nail it right on the head, they get a double bubble. Big deal. It's 2 points. But, you know, that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. So, without further ado, I believe they're getting ready to start the court proceedings now. We're going to go ahead and give you the audio, and we're going to follow the case as it goes along here. Guys, this is John Flannery. Thank you for joining us. Let's get the audio up here.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Ronald Winston.
Thank 'em. 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 'Em.
You may be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the small claims case number 5914, Ryan Brechak versus the defendants, Jeremy and Michael Brechak. Are both parties ready?
We are.
Ready, Your Honor?
We are. Well, then let the prosecution begin with their opening statements.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. My client today is here seeking retribution by way of point, not of money. He's not looking for a handout. He doesn't want to be rich. He just wants justice. Ladies and gentlemen, my client just wants justice today in this courtroom. And he is seeking retribution by way of birthday points. Birthday points. That's it. And in the last episode of They Call Us the Breeze, which is supposed to be this fair and balanced podcast, and my client was victimized on that show when he did his celebrity birthdays. Now, how is an innocent show of two brothers and their dad hanging out on a podcast going to victimize anyone, you ask? Ladies and gentlemen, last week on episode 47, during the celebrity birthdays extravaganza that they do every week on the show, there was a clear and present violation of the rules of the game. And I think it's important for us today to kind of just go over all the facts. We're going to take a look at some evidence. We're going to hear testimonies. You're going to hear a lot of stories. A lot of stories about a man who started this podcast who's kind of a control freak. He's not a great guy. You're going to hear how he runs this show and how he always gets his way. Well, my client today is standing up to him to get 2 points, not only 1 point for the double bubble, and we'll explain what that means in a little bit, but 1 point for the double bubble and take the initial point away entirely. And we are seeking retribution for 2 points. And you know, you're going to hear they don't even have an attorney. They're defending themselves, ladies and gentlemen. That's how little faith they have in their case. But we're going to get them on this because justice and fair and balance is what the Breeze is all about. We all love the Breeze.
Thank you very much, Mr. Loretti. Now, would the defendants like to go ahead and state their case?
Oh, yeah. So you got to go listen to the rest of that episode to get more of that. Hell, Flannery comes back in for a minute and talks about it, but you get a big scope on that case. And what was fun about that was, I mean, we were there earlier that afternoon, and then we came literally to the show and did a second half of the show once we were able to get here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wow, that was fun. And Ryan won.
Yeah,
Ryan
I
won
mean,
the case.
That's
So,
Mr. Loretti.
spoiler alert, but go
Yeah,
out there and listen to
he's
that
very
audio
good.
because we were blessed that we were even allowed media into that small claims court
Yeah.
room.
Few
No jury,
cameras, I
no
remember.
nothing, but
Oh, God, that was a stressful,
it was fun.
stressful
It
trial.
was fun. I'm glad we got over that as a family because that, Thanksgiving was weird that year. I'm not going to lie.
And Buffalo Wild Wings, right around the corner from the courthouse. God, how many times did we go there?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, every Thursday, before we get out of here, we have one more clip. So we actually did an episode live at Honeymooners Bar and Grill, where everybody, all our friends, hang out every Thursday. They usually listen to the show, or they just get into fights or do whatever they do. They're a bunch of degenerates.
Hollering good time.
It's a questionable neighborhood, but we had to go check it out for ourselves, so we went and we did an entire show there live at Honeymooners. That was actually episode 57, I want to say. Yeah, 57. And Larry Loretti we found out was moonlighting, the lawyer. Now here's the thing, the clip you just heard of Larry, that was him in the courtroom. I don't think we've ever heard him that sober in our entire lives.
Yeah,
Since then,
he can snap into it.
anytime he's at Honeymooners, I mean, you can tell this guy's been probably doing shots of Fireball, or that's Wally or whatever. But yeah, I'll tell you,
Wally Headbangers.
Wally Headbangers, yeah. But he you can tell he's having a good time. So we were actually at Honeymooners, and they do a bar dice game, and Larry was the moonlighting waitress that night, if you will. So we had him on, and it was fun.
Yeah,
You want to do
yeah.
it? Roll it?
Roll it.
All right, let's do it. Here it is. This is us with Larry moonlighting.
Guys, hey,
Dang.
guy, hey! I'm so
God.
sorry. I'm late with your drinks. Here you go, guys. Here's your beers. Here's your beers, everybody. Beers
Hell
for
of
you.
a lawyer, Loretti,
Beers for
but where's the
you,
drinks?
beers
I'm just
for you.
kidding. I'm
Well,
kidding.
but what have you
like
been
I said,
doing?
like I said, I just kind of moonlight here, so it's
I understand. I just started a job. This is my first week too.
yeah, it's I've been here for about 3.5 years.
Oh, really?
That
Really?
sounds like no excuse then in that case.
Yeah, not at
Well,
all.
anyway, I just had to come over, guys. It's the shake of the day. You guys want to
What
do
do
this?
you?
Oh shit! Shake of the day? Are you serious?
What's
yeah, we
that?
got shake of the day. You guys want to play?
Yeah. Okay. So
Depends.
wait,
What
what
is it?
are the house rules here? Do we got what do we got? It's 5
What?
points maybe, or what are we doing?
Okay, so the house rules, shake of the day, everybody puts $1 in. You get one shake of the day. It's a rolling jackpot, okay, here at the bar, here at Honeymoon. So what we do is everybody puts in $1, and then we go around and everybody gets one shake of the day. Now, your goal here is to get 5 of a kind out of 5 dice, okay?
That sounds pretty
Hard.
pretty impossible. How much is the jackpot up to right now?
It's up to about $876 right now.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And it
I'm
takes
in.
$1 to play.
Takes $1 to play. You're going to put $1 in. You're going to roll the die. You want to get 5 of a kind. You win the whole pot. If you don't, your turn's over. Now, here's the caveat.
Oh, you guys do what do they call it? Bellies up?
Oh, we'll get to bellies up. But yeah, we do triple stacks.
Okay, so you're doing triple stack.
Yeah, so what you're going to do is if you get a 3 of a kind on your first roll for another $1, you can roll again. And then if you get 4 of a kind for another $1, you can roll one more time, but it's your last roll.
Oh, essentially, so I can actually bet $3 a day.
That's correct. Yes.
you get 5
Ryan,
of a
Ryan,
kind.
are you following over here, Ryan?
Yeah,
I see
yep.
Ryan's looking off in the distance like
I
he's
got it,
looking
I
for
got it.
somebody.
I got it.
I
Okay,
got it.
all right. So what do you guys, you want to play?
I'm
Yes,
down.
yeah,
I'm down.
yeah.
All right, Mike, you go ahead first.
Okay.
All right, here comes Dad.
right.
Here comes Dad. Oh, there's the dice. There they are. 3 sixes.
Now $1 if you want.
Now another $1. You want to roll again? All right. All right.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh man.
Yep, that's
Well,
how.
hey.
Easy come, easy go. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Be
All right,
careful.
give me those dice.
Thanks for your $2, Mike. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
right,
I'm
Mr.
not
Loretti.
upset.
yeah. Thanks for your $2, Mike. I'm about to win it.
Hey, I'm not.
All right, here
Technically,
goes-
the money I'm gambling with is the money that you earned me in that lawsuit.
All right. Here we go. Shake of the day, Ryan. Shake of the day. Here we go. Yeah, that's a big nothing. It's a big nothing.
Dang.
All right. Yeah, load them up for me. But I'm going to move my keyboard here because I don't have a whole lot of desk
he's
space.
out, right?
Yeah, no, he's out too.
I'm out,
gonna see if I
For
got
the rest of the tournament.
No, no. Everybody gets one shake unless you
I
advance.
guess we
But I advanced because I got 3 of a kind.
Everybody's out, and now it's Remy's turn. Remy, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
I'm still
Here we
in,
go.
even though
All
I
right,
did,
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Nothing.
Oh, that's nothing.
So I'm still in because I got
All right,
that
gentlemen.
first 3 of a
Sorry
kind,
about
right?
that. Sorry about. Let me
I
get the
guess we
dice.
just have to keep coming back,
Move
boys.
your hand. I gotta get the dice. Get the dice. Hold on. Give me. All right, Jesus, man. Get the.
Oh, we don't win.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You guys good now? You got your shots. You got your beers. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right, thanks,
Thank
man. We
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Mr.
Absolutely.
Loretti.
Yeah.
See you, Larry.
All right. There you go. Yeah, so that was Larry Loretti doing some bar dice, hot bar dice, hot hand and dice game, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. We're just doing whatever the hell we want to tonight because we're just hanging out playing the best of characters, but we're not going to just like we're not letting the AI take over the goddamn show.
That Chat GPT. Gosh darn it.
Chad GPT.
What's up, Council? My name is
What
Chad
up, Council? I am JT
I am
Parr.
Chad JPP. Yeah, we're not going to let Chad JPT like run the show. So I was like,
what's
Ryan,
gonna
let's come
happen?
over. We'll DJ the best of ourselves. So guys, we're here with you, and we're having a great time.
And Dad, kind of. I mean, there's
they're-
Louis on the
Louis
rocking
on
chair and
Dad's
then
rocking chair
Dad's
in
press
his
hat.
space. But we're going to take a quick little Siggy break. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys soon.
All I need is some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
That's right, guys. All we need is a best of episode for you to catch two brothers when mom and dad are gone and we're home
Jet
alone.
setting again.
And we're at their house for some weird reason doing the podcast. But you know what? We didn't want to AI phone it in. It's the best of. It's the best of the characters and friends that we have. Now, all the people that have called on to the show and we're having a great time. It's episode 81. And like I said, we can get as drunk as we want. We can do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah,
'cause we don't really have like anything to do except play these clips.
Did you hand out the flyers?
I didn't. Fuck. Shit. I knew there was one thing I was
Well,
forgetting to do.
all right. Well,
Shit. Oh.
good luck is there's a mall. I'm not going to say which one, and we'll go.
Got a quick copy in there?
Yeah, we'll go in there and
Quick copy.
ditch them out. Give them dispensers.
Quick copy.
I mean,
if you need a quick copy.
If you wanted to, like, hand out some flyers to a specific store,
Like
in
a store.
specific mall,
Like a specific
who would
store.
you want to attract?
Like-
what mall? What
like
store
what store
would
in
you
the
hand
mall?
out flyers to?
If I'm gonna like put flyers for the breeze in
Yeah,
there, I'm going
yeah.
to Tilly's.
Oh, you're going to Tilly's?
Tilly's,
Dude, that's
dude.
a good time. That is a great time.
What up, Council? I am JT Parr.
You know where I'm going to
Bud,
go?
what's your problem?
Yeah, dude, I'm going to Tilly's because all the stoners hang out at Tilly's. They buy board shorts and tank tops and stickers for their boards, dude. I'm going to Tilly's. I'm putting flyers
They
everywhere.
have
That's the
everything you
crew
want.
we
And
want
good-
listening.
And good customer service. You know where I'm going?
Hey, welcome to Tilly's, dude.
Tilly's.
Auntie Anne's pretzel.
Tilly's. I'm going to Tilly's. That's a double vote.
Yeah, man, Tilly's, dude. We're doing it.
Fuck it!
Yeah, so guys, another clip we have up here for you. This is this is episode 58, actually. This is Wally finally won the karaoke bracket from Crosley, and we just thought we'd be gentlemen and call him up during the show and congratulate him in person. And yeah, this is the phone call. Nothing else really to say about it. Ryan, what do you remember about this?
Not much, man.
Not much, man. All right, we're going to hear it again for the first time in a long time. Wally Burns, are you there?
Hey,
Hey, Lemmy. Hey, Mike. Hey, Ryan. What's up, guys? I was listening in, and yeah, you're right. It's been a heck of a week, and I've been treated like a king.
Well, yeah. I mean, tell us. I mean, like, so you've been hanging out there. Was there any sort of benefit to winning the championship at Honeymooners? Have you been treated any differently since you've been there this week?
I've been treated like freaking. I've been treated like I've been like a mayor of a city that has the best people in the whole entire world. I'm getting everything taken care of. Starbucks, free macchiatos. I mean, I have to say the whole thing, buddy, down by the bar. And I just didn't think at the beginning that I would be getting this far, but Kyle did really good, and I got to give it up to him a little bit, but it's been nice.
Wally, now when you say mayo of the city, is that like cream of the crop, like it's because it's a dairy product, like, or mayo of the city?
Mayo. How do you say?
Oh, like mayor of the city. That makes a little bit more. Okay, correct. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I apologize, Wally. I try to be sensitive towards your lisp, and I know what you're saying 90% of the time, but that one I slipped up on. I apologize.
It's all right, Remy. Thank you. But yeah, it's been fun.
So kind of like a king of all kings around there.
I'm going to be checking out tomorrow. And then once I'm on the road, I'll be going back to my job. It's going to seem
any free
crazy.
Bar tab, or anything?
Yeah, everything's been taken care of. Like I said, these guys are nice over here.
Yeah.
After I won that, it was one of those things where they just kind of started paying for everything, and I was like a local celebrity for a little bit. I was on a lot of talk radio shows around here.
Yeah, get any people coming up asking for recognize you, maybe asking for autographs and stuff like that?
Yeah, a lot of auto. Oh, geez, it's hard for me to say it.
Autographs.
Really. Yeah, it's been a long.
You can say no. We can just do this. Say it with me. Autographs.
Yeah, a lot of autographs.
Yeah.
It's been wild. It's been wild ride.
All right. Well, that sounds fun for you. I mean, forgive me for saying, but chemical engineer, your life's probably pretty tough. You probably focus on the books a lot and work a lot. So this is something fun for you to be out here, kind of, getting your toes wet with the ladies, maybe, and yeah, I mean, good for you, right? I mean,
yeah, the ladies are. I had 4 the last night in my room. It was so crazy that we were hanging out, and a lot of them. We were hanging out with each other, and I don't want to go into the details really, but there was we ordered a pizza pie back to my place, and after we had the pizza, someone there, I don't know. That's all we did. Really.
I think I've heard of movies that start out that way. Actually, I think I've seen a couple movies that start out that way. Well, good for you, Wally. Good for you, man.
I
good
guess
for
it's
you.
Just the perks of winning.
Jesus, I'm sorry. I have no idea who this is calling in, man. But they are relentless. Wally, hold up. Give me 1 second, bud. I'm sorry.
Take the call, please.
Hey guys, whoever's calling, this is the Breeze, Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra. Who is this, please? Hello, who is this?
Who am I talking to?
This is Remy on They Call Us a Breeze. Who is this?
This is Brenda.
Brenda. All right, Brenda, why are you calling the show, ma'am?
Listen to me. I'm Mel Kyle's mom, and I'm calling up right now to complain because you guys got Wally Burns on right now, and I'm in the same fucking bar as him right now. I see that little dumb shit over there spitting all this bullshit like he's the best fucking singer. I'm tired of his shit. I'm just...
Listen, ma'am, Brenda, I'm going to cut you off here if you do not clean up the language. We're willing to hear you out, but listen to me, Brenda. You cannot come in this hot and start this sort of a ruckus.
All I'm saying, let me... Lil Kyle is my kid, okay? And I've been here every single night of the karaoke bracket. Crosley's karaoke bracket, and I've been here every. See, I've been trying so hard not to even say it right now. You got me guys so heated up.
All right, ma'am, if you wouldn't mind, we're just gonna take it slow.
Okay, my kid, Little Kyle. You guys know who Little Kyle is, right?
Yeah, Little Kyle.
Made it very far.
Dad's a big fan of Little Kyle. Dad still says that he should have won. Dad, right? You still say
I'm better.
Dad, you still say that Little Kyle.
I believe Little Kyle was
Dad
way
agrees.
better.
Yeah.
He's right there. I see him over there.
I'm gonna get Little Kyle on the phone real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get Little Kyle. Little Kyle, did these men do you wrong, Little Kyle?
They did me. They always do us wrong, Mama. They always do us wrong.
And you tried so hard, and you sang that great song, didn't you?
Angel.
All right, don't bring the kid in
And
this,
it's not
please.
like we didn't.
No, shut up and listen. Kyle, you sang that song, didn't you? You sang it so good. What was that song you sang?
I sang that song from my heart, Mom.
What song did you sing, honey?
Bare Necessities.
He sang the bare necessities
And he
for
did a
y'all.
really good
and
job.
y'all out here trash talking.
Man, we were not trash talking. All we did was we called Wally Burns. We called Wally Burns to congratulate him, Wally. I'm sorry that you're caught up in the middle of this. And I apologize, but ma'am, you can't give every kid out there participation trophies, okay? Little Kyle is a great kid. We've talked to him. He did great. He did Bare Necessities. He did all these songs. I mean,
He did really good.
He's going to be invited back to the studios. We're going to fly him across the country on our dime.
On your fucking dime. Listen to me. You don't talk to me about your dime and my dime. My kid ain't flying nowhere with you child touching.
All right, I'm going to cut you off,
Easy.
Brenda, if you're going to
Yeah,
start throwing
come
around
on.
accusations like.
All I'm saying is my kid don't go nowhere. He is 8 years old. Kyle is 8 years old. Kyle, tell him how old you are, honey.
7.5 or 8.
God damn it, Kyle. We talked about this last night. You are 8 years old. Remember?
Yeah,
You
well,
are
that
8.
sounds like-
Sounds like Kyle's a little confused.
I'm
Probably-
going on
Do
9.
not accuse me. No, my kid is not going on no airplane unless y'all sort out some sort of deal with me and his father.
All right, well, that's
What
not
do
up
you
to us.
mean
That's
we're
up to
gonna-
Crosley, because Crosley
Yeah,
has
he
the
handles
whole.
the books.
He's going to do.
Well, if you guys are trying to make some sort of little mixtape, I recommend you get with Mr. Crosley because we're not just sending our little 8-year-old on an airplane going all over to L.A. or New York or Nashville or wherever y'all are going to plan to do this album at.
All right, okay. All right, that's fair
That's
enough. We'll get with Crosley. We'll have his people email your people.
Like I got people. I want to know about Wally Burns a little bit because I think he's full of shit, and I don't appreciate the fact that he won over my son. I mean, Mr. Wally, ma'am, you sound like you're half retarded.
Hey, we do not use the R word.
I tell
in
you
this
what,
place.
ma'am, I am not retarded. And if you
I'm just saying.
threaten me, if you threaten me, ma'am, I know
No,
people.
yeah, please. Brenda, is that your name?
I told you my name is Brenda. I'm going to clean it up. Okay. I'm going to say this right now to you. Right now to you.
Ma'am, I suggest that you watch
You
the
don't
next
even
words that
sound-
are coming out of your mouth, please.
Chemical engineer, you don't sound like you even know how to say chemical engineer. You sound like one of those kids that's probably
Ma'am, you sound like you don't know how to say college degree.
You probably sound like you in the slow learners.
All right, that is enough. Brenda, do not pick on Wally.
I would wife in the
I
fast
just
lane
wanted to know
because
if
I have
he
a
was
sports
on.
car because I have a nice job that will be able to afford it. What do you have, ma'am?
You don't get to ask me what I do for a living. You don't get to ask me that.
All right, well, I think turnabout's fair play. If you're going to attack Wally for his position as
My
a chemical.
washers and my dryers are cost more than you'll ever
You
make
think you're
in
something
your...
about? Okay, I'm in sales.
What do you
All right,
sell,
she's in
ma'am?
sales. Okay.
I'm just in sales. That's all you need. You don't need to know no more than that.
Well, I bet you don't have a really good customer base with an attitude like
I
that.
have lines on my aisle every day. I'm a cashier clerk at the Piggly Wiggly, and I am in sales. That is sales.
Is
And
it?
that's one thing people are always going to need. They're going to need food and a place to live, and I'm in sales. And I don't need some chemical engineer with your turkey and your tofu and your impossible whoppers and all that.
Well, I don't need
All right.
someone,
I don't
a
think
cashier from
that's he's
Piggly
not a,
Wiggly
he's
calling
not
up here and calling me
bio.
retarded.
I'm sorry, Wally. Keep going. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Wally.
That's all right, Remy. Just can't take it anymore.
Well, Kyle, you just tell them how upset you
Yeah,
are.
wait to go
Little Kyle,
home.
you tell him real quick. I'm going to send him off to bed. Little Kyle, tell all these nice men how upset you are.
I'm crying my eyes out. It's so
See, he's crying. My kid is crying. This is what
Look
y'all
at
been
me.
doing to him.
Look at me. I got tears.
All right, we will send a care package Kyle's way, and we will take care of him. Please just don't anymore call the show and be this disruptive. I appreciate your concern, Brenda. We apologize.
See, he's still crying. Y'all don't even care. Y'all don't call this show. I call this show just to make sure y'all keep things fair. And I swear, if we don't get the right end of the deal, little Kyle, he ain't coming out on your airplane. And he ain't going to L.A. or he ain't going to Nashville. Okay? See, and now he's sad.
Well, you just said that, ma'am. You're the one who just said that.
But that is what y'all did to me. And then what y'all, shit rolls downhill.
Whoa.
You heard that expression, shit rolls downhill.
Yes, ma'am, we've heard that expression. All right, we're going to get off the phone with you, man. We have a show to go to. All right, that was, Jesus, that was little Kyle. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's some fun shit right there,
I forgot that Wally and Brenda got into it kind of right off rips.
Kind of right off rips, yeah. Right after that. Well, it was after the karaoke bracket, and that was actually the very first time that we met Brenda.
Yeah.
And she called in angry, as most, moms are going to do if their little kids don't get, the participation trophy or whatever they're looking for. She called right in, man. She came in heated.
Yeah,
and she's been a very... We've become very good friends with Brenda since, and she's going to be on this show plenty because we have all the best of. This is the best of episode because Dad is not here. He's on the road right now, actually probably listening in the car with Mom, co-producer.
Yeah, with their satellite.
Yeah, so we're just doing kind of some best of, and Ryan and I got a little drunker than usual because who cares? And we're going to take a little... I'm sorry. We're not going to take a little break.
I think we're going to take a little dip.
We're going to take a little dip into the jacuzzi, baby, because we have a clip here where Mr. Crosley, our manager, calls us, happens to be in a hot tub. He has a surprise guest hop in towards the end, and you don't want to miss it. So this was from episode 59. Getting down there in years. Down there in years. So what do you say? Let's roll it?
Let's roll it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, we're just out here having fun. I'm 65 now. At 65, it's crazy. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of stuff, And I'm just trying my best to handle all of it. Sherry, she adopted a dog the other day. She brings this dog home. This dog is older than shit. This thing is literally already ready to die. And she brings this thing home. It's shedding. It's got one eye. The other one's blind. It's just walking around. It does this like, it looks like it's doing a Michael Jackson dance while it's walking because it's one paw over the other, and it just kind of walks to one side and then it spins around. There's a little like bow, kind of looks like it's tipping a hat.
Okay, that sounds like a very talented dog.
It does.
So what's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is here.
Well, like I said, this thing is old as shit. We have to keep it in a diaper. That's the first thing we have to do with it. So its back leg, it's not that the back legs, there's anything wrong with him. He's just so fucking old that we have one of those little wheelie carts.
Oh, I've seen them. They're like the harnesses that go around their ass, and they have like the little rollerblade wheels.
Yeah, that's exact. So and it's just a lot of stress. And, I'm 65. A lot of things change. A lot of stuff happens. But,
Hey, Mr. Crosley. How's the water?
Wally, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, how's the
Sounds
water?
like Wally Burns just showed up randomly at the hot tub party.
I was just out here. I was just saying.
No, listen, Wally. Hey. When I said any time, I didn't mean any time. We did the celebration party last week, and Wally was over here, and he's like, anytime. I said, I thought I was just being nice. I said, anytime you want to come over, Wally, you can come. But you don't.
That's why I was coming over.
Thursday night. Why aren't you at home listening to
the
The Breeze or at Honeymooners?
I'm done with this town. I was just wanted to say goodbye, and I thought this would be a good little night for the rest of us. But whatever. I don't know. If you want me to leave, I'll leave.
All right. Well, I think Crosley, you need to figure.
Well, listen, Wally, I love you, baby. I love you. You're so talented. You can come over anytime you like. Again, but
well, I think that's how you got in trouble in the first place. You said that he could come over anytime, and now he's here.
I mean, not like every time you want to, but like anytime you want to, you can come on over. But Sherry and I, we got a little thing going on tonight. I've already popped a little blue guy, and we're about to get some shit going. So. If you understand, Wally, I hope.
I understand.
Very
guys.
good. All right. Well, way to work it out, gentlemen.
Yeah. All right. Wally, you get on, Scoot. All right. So.
Yeah. So that was interesting hot tub, and that wasn't the first
It wasn't
and last
the Wellesley
time.
Arms.
Wasn't the first and last time that Crosley was in the hot tub. I believe there was one other instance where he calls us from the hot tub, but
Yeah.
either way, it was funny that Wally jumped in on that one.
How do you feel about like those dudes that just like have the hot tubs, invite the people over to the hot tubs, like
Just hot tub dudes, like in
just
general.
hot tub dudes. Like,
I mean, like everyone's like, "Do get a hot tub?" I'm like,
unless it's at your house.
now,
Right?
I would do it just for me, just to relax and soak in it. And
Rehab.
For rehabilitation purposes only. Yes, that's the reason I would do that. But I'm getting a little older, and speaking of getting older,
get one in your house, man. Your new house.
that's what I was just saying. Speaking of getting a little older, I got the new house, and that's only coming up. But there was a lot of bumps and turns and twists and things like that, and the curves in the road that I had to take. And we met a lot of realtors. We met a lot of finance people. We settled on two very great people to get the job done. But in the early stages of the process, I mean, you get cold calls a lot of times, and we got a call
Some
while
real
we
grinders,
were
right? Some real
go-getters, real go-getters. Glengarry, Glenn Ross, the coffees for closers, ABC,
I
always
remember
be
this
closing. And this lady, a little older in age, Rhonda Regalia, she calls up,
You need a
interrupts us.
closure.
Well, she interrupts us on the show before, and we tell her, fuck off. We'll get back with you if we want you. And then I was starved for content the next week, so I was like, all right, we'll let you call in and we'll let you talk.
Persistence.
And we'll hear what you have to say. And then, I was still early in the game, but this was Rhonda on her call, and
she's a bad baby.
She's a little bad bitch. She's a little bad bitch. So here's Rhonda Regalia, guys.
Rhonda,
LB
coming in on this real quick.
Hello, Abby. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to get up to my great granddaughter's. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to make a little bit of time here. Would you guys mind for just 1 second, please? All right, hold on. Open her up a little bit.
Jesus Christ, Rhonda. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm in my new Ferrari. It's my new Ferrari G12. It's got a V12 engine. And trying out this new exhaust system I've got. It's pretty. It's got more balls than the Celtics locker room. I'll tell you that.
Okay, all right. Well, Rhonda, I think you might cool it and slow it down a little bit. Rhonda?
Here we go. Listen to this baby purr. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh. Baby on board. Hold on. There we go. Let's get around him. Yeah, line it up!
All right, Rhonda. I hope you're driving safe. Jesus.
Oh, don't you worry. I might be an old woman, but I know how to peel off. I just hit 134.
134.
You better
Hold on,
chill.
Hold on, here I go. Here.
You gotta pump it up if you're gonna make it in 30 minutes.
150, here we go. 150, here we go.
Rhonda, I do not advise any of this right now.
Hold on, 150, here we go.
Go faster.
Hold on, here we go.
You'll never beat
Let me
the 30
Let me
minutes.
get around this bus. Yeah! 150, baby!
Jesus Christ. Rhonda, you gotta be more careful than that.
Alright, let me just get around this bus and then we'll talk some more.
Jesus Christ.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Rhonda, you gotta.
I think I hear Pinellas County Sheriff.
No, hold on, I'm gonna light this guy up, hold on. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Oh my God!
Rhonda.
Are you okay?
Rhonda, are you okay?
Are you okay? What did you
Oh
just?
my God.
Did you just hit something? Are you okay? Do you need paramedics?
There was
Do
a
you need-
goddamn PSTA bus that just ran out right in front of me, and I couldn't.
Rhonda, you need to get somewhere safe, please.
All right, I'll call you boys back. All right.
Oh my God, dude!
Wow.
TSD,
Wow.
but
Sounded like hit.
I don't know how
a
many people she hurt.
fucking highway guard or something.
The hell
What
is
is
wrong
she
with that
doing?
woman?
Oh man, I remember that one. That was like just like hearing it again, man.
Rhonda.
She was like a bat out of hell.
Oh, and then she continues to call us from the side of the highway.
That's just
while she's waiting on the tow truck. If you just go to episode, what was that? Episode 59. Go to episode 59. She continues to call me and ask me more questions about what I want in a house while she's stranded on the side of the highway waiting on a tow truck.
You want to talk about someone being dialed in and always hustling?
Well, always
That's
hustling.
Rhonda.
Yeah. Well, speaking of always hustling, you want to talk about Brenda? We come to find out more and more about Brenda, and as we get it more into the album process of the karaoke album, Brenda calls in with some heated words. She's looking for Mr. Crosley, and I think she's just looking for some money. So she calls in on this one. Ryan, what do you...
I mean, we know Brenda. We know
That's
Brenda.
just Brenda. This is her calling in, demanding some royalty checks. Let's get it going.
Wait, you lost your son Kyle, or what?
My point is I need to get in touch with Crosley because he said he was going to send a check for the funds for the karaoke album, like a, what do they call it in the business?
Almost like a cash advance for the album. Yeah, sometimes they give cash advances for artists for album.
Yeah, he was supposed to send us a cash advance for little Kyle, and Kyle, and I told Kyle about this, and he got all excited. Now, I mean, to be honest, I was going to keep about 50% of that, but I told little Kyle we're going to be able to finally buy him that Nintendo Switch, and he is so upset right now. Little Kyle, why don't you go ahead and get on the line, baby? Thank you, Mommy. Yeah, I've been waiting for the game, you know. I like to play the games like, you know, I like to play...
Hey, Kyle, I'm sorry. Look, Kyle, I'm so sorry that we haven't...
where's my
buddy,
game?
Well, I want you to understand, bud. I think you're awesome, and you're gonna get that check. But me and Ryan and Dad, we don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm wanting my game.
I know you want your
I
game.
want to play my games.
I know you want your
I
games.
like to play my games on Switch.
I know, and I want you to have your games too. But I think Brenda, are you there, honey?
Yeah, Brenda.
You know, listen. I will comfort my own child. Y'all don't need to try to comfort my child.
Okay.
I'm just trying to...
Listen,
So
he came on the line. We just wanted...
I'm saying to him, Kyle, I just need my games. Kyle, you want your games, right? I want my games. You want your games? And tell these new men what
Remy, we need to get these games.
No, it's not about... I mean, Kyle, I have a Switch. Okay, it's fun, and I'm gonna try to find a way to get you a Switch. Okay.
You're gonna let me play my games?
Which games are you looking for, Kyle?
Like Mario Kart.
Like Mario Kart?
Drive around.
That's a great game, buddy.
And he just likes his Mario Kart, and I like Animal Crossing where the animals. And it's Animal Crossing, right? Yeah, you like that Animal?
Yeah, it's fun. Is it fun, Kyle? You get to build all the little stuff with all the little animals and everything. Is that what you like to do with the Animal Crossing?
I do. Like and Luigi's Mansion, you know, that's fun. And
which one? Which one?
Luigi's Mansion and Zelda. But you know what I really like to do?
Oh, Luigi's Mansion. Okay, I love Luigi's Mansion. And I love Zelda. Zelda's actually my favorite game.
Those
are two really good games, Kyle.
I like to play them.
You have good taste.
See, he has good taste in video games, and he needs my favorite is Super Mario Maker. I like building games. Tell him one more time what your favorite game is. Super Mario Maker, I like making things.
Well, Kyle, we'll get you that game.
Hold on. No, Ryan, you shut up. His favorite game is Super Mario Maker. Y'all familiar?
I'm familiar. It's a developmental platform where you can take. Kyle, I understand. Yeah, but you can build little levels on your own Mario levels. It's
fun.
Actually, you love that, Kyle.
I love it. It's fun.
Is it what? So it's
really
one of your
fun.
friends. One of your friends.
It's my favorite. I mean. Yeah, I get to make things, and I get
so
to
your
think
friends.
about stuff.
So obviously your friend has it, and you probably go over there and play
it. We get together and we build things.
But you wish you had it at home for yourself.
Yes, I do.
I understand.
That's all he's asking for. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this kid is smart. Okay, little Kyle, y'all heard him on karaoke. He is smart, and he is trying to be an engineer, not no goddamn chemical engineer.
No, there's nothing wrong with chemical
not no goddamn
engineer.
Come
on, I mean, there really isn't.
How am I?
Yeah, so that was
Brenda. I feel like always has kind of a ulterior motive.
Well, she's always up to something.
Yeah, I mean,
she is definitely Lellman, Kenneth City material.
Oh, she definitely knows street smarts.
She might be living in my
maybe not book
neighborhood
smarts.
soon. But that was little Brenda. That was little Brenda.
Sure.
That was Brenda calling in about little Kyle and needing that goddamn money so we can get him Nintendo Switch or whatever.
I think this gift is going to come in right around that $15 mark.
Yeah.
Well,
a flashlight. All right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. We are live, even though we're doing a best of all our friends and lovers. Or friends and callers.
Let's tell you, lovers and friends, that Ursher, John, and Luda had to do it again.
Take a quick little break for a cigarette, and then we'll be right back to play some more of our favorites. And like I said, it's been a while since we've heard some of this shit, so enjoy it with us. We're just hanging out.
I'm very Mystery Science Theater 3000 right now.
All right. Well, let's
enjoying
go,
it.
dude. Go! All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, hey guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Even though this is a best of episode, Ryan and I are here live DJing it right now. We don't cut no corners, just like Dave.
Wendy's.
Well, I want to do what you just did before the Wendy's. Do you believe? You gotta do the throat.
I just
But Wendy's doesn't cut corners. That's why. And that's why their burgers
I love
are
some
square.
Wendy's, man.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I'm literally gonna say I'm gonna die on this hill, but Wendy's is the best out of all the fast food.
100%. Chick-fil-A is right there. But
Well,
is that
if you want burgers?
higher?
If you want burgers, you go to Wendy's, and even chicken. I mean, even though sometimes it's dry and old. I'll tell you, man. I just go to PDQ because there's only one or two cars in the line.
I was about to go there
I get
today.
social anxiety when I go to Chick-fil-A. I can't sit.
You know where I went today?
We talked about
Popeyes.
this last podcast.
I went to
I can't
Popeyes.
drive past a Chick-fil-A and look at the parking lot without getting anxiety. And the thought of pulling in there and doing their 3-course loop that they have, like you got to go to the outer ring, and then you got to go to like the middle
Cirque du
ring.
Soleil.
And then you're in the inner ring, and then even the inner ring splits into 2 ring.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
so.
And then you have the fast pass.
I just start having panic attacks, and I'm like, this isn't worth it for pickle flavored chicken.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just not.
What?
And I don't know. Jesus,
I had Popeyes today. It was delicious, dude.
See, I had
You're
it.
going at 2:30.
I went at 2
man.
o'clock, and I had it for the first time. I tried my first Popeyes.
This one
I mean,
was
we're not
like, I
supposed to be
wish
talking. We're
Jeremy
not
was
supposed to be
there.
talking at all. We got drunk for a reason. We're supposed to be playing clips. But since we're on the topic, I tried it, man. I went to Popeyes, the new Popeyes that opened up across from the KFC, bold as fuck. And
That's war
and they've been
games.
up
That's
for
rivals,
literally a month. So there's no reason for slack of service or anything like that. I go in, I get the spicy version of the chicken sandwich. I'm telling you, Ryan, the bun, the chicken was half of the bun. The rest of the bun was just bun. And I was like, okay. And it was normal thickness. It wasn't like it was by weight. I just got totally some idiot decided to pick this piece of chicken up and be
was
like,
like,
that's the
that's good for a
sandwich.
filet.
That's the sandwich.
Man.
Shittily tossed it in the sauce.
Yeah, you gotta-
Half
you
of
gotta
it
give
was
it one
so
more.
dry, it was like jerky. And I was like, and then the fries were shit. I know damn well. I've had Popeyes before
they're
in my
like
day.
better than Checkers fries.
I've had Popeyes before back in my day. The fries were always really good, and the mashed potatoes with the Cajun gravy with little peppers in them. Oh man,
that chicken from
love that chicken from Popeyes. But I'm telling you, I've been there and I've done that, and this was the most northeast St. Pete experience of Popeyes you could possibly. Bunch of white kids trying to be out there. I'm joking, but I'm just saying, like, you throw a Popeyes in this fucking next to Fossil Park, next to the Dunkin', right next to the Dunkin' Donuts. When they first opened, it was a Saturday. not a Saturday, but the Saturday of the weekend that they open, literally people were parked in the lane.
Right?
In the lane. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you all cannot do that.
Like that Starbucks on the other.
I'm not saying I'm like they were like the drive-through was too full and people spilled out into the actual traffic lane and we're all just in a line. I was like, you absolutely cannot do that.
It was Sparta.
Oh my God. So I'm Louisiana Fast. It's going to take me a minute. But before it takes me a minute, let's get you guys on one. So we came through. If you listen to the last segment, Brenda calls in and starts bitching about how she wants money for the karaoke deal because Kyle wants his little Nintendo Switch. And Kyle tells us all about all the games he wants. Well, the next episode, what was it, 62, they send us a nice little voicemail. This is actually the episode where we're camping with Crosley, but we play the voicemail on the radio, and this was straight from Brenda thanking us for getting little Kyle the Switch, like we promised we would, right? Because we're good.
We come through here at the Breeze.
We're good, upstanding citizens. So here's that voicemail. Of course, Brenda, in her fashion, had to call up, but I was a little unavailable at the moment, so she left a nice voicemail for us. And I figure we'll go ahead and play that voicemail now. And if you guys haven't heard from Brenda or little Kyle, make sure you listen back to some of the episodes. Good people. They're just friends here in the Tiger Cage and friends of ours on the show. And so here's that voicemail right now.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Remy. It's Brenda. Just wanted to call y'all and thank y'all so much for sending little Kyle his Nintendo Switch. He loves it so much. He's so happy. Thank you guys. That was so generous of you. I don't know. I still haven't heard from Mr. Crosley, but y'all fixed the problem. And thank you so much. He's been on his best behavior. He got Best Little Boy Award at Honeymooners Bar and Grill the other night because he just sat there all night and played his Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Little Kyle, come over here, honey. Sorry. Tell the nice man, thank you very much for your Nintendo Switch.
Thank you so much for my very own Nintendo Switch. It's the most fun ever. I love it. And thank you for getting me all the games I love.
And ask Mr. Remy what you were going to ask him.
Mr. Remy, I need your Nintendo ID. Can you sell me stuff for my Animal Crossings, for my island? And I need help on Zelda. I can't find like any shrines. Okay? Thanks, Breeze. I love you guys.
Oh, isn't that precious? Well, guys, thanks again so much. You know, I know sometimes we don't see eye to eye on some things, and sometimes things get a little heated between us. But I look forward to y'all's relationship with me and little Kyle, and we're gonna be calling the show all the time, whether you like it or not. So thank you guys so much, and you tell Mr. Crosley when I find him, I'm gonna beat his mother.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll cut it right there, but you get the idea. That was very sweet of her to call. You know, she does go kind of butt heads with me here a little bit, and you guys. I mean, she said some pretty crazy things while she's out there at Honeymooners having her Jameson shots.
Apparently
and stuff,
doesn't like Mr. Crow.
Yeah, so that was that was awesome. I love that. I love that.
It's good for her to, you know.
Nice little voicemail, and it was fun. That was actually a fun night when we were camping with Crosley. That was a good weekend, man.
Yeah.
We got fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
You could hear, you could hear the fireplace in
I
that
think
thing
it was
a little
just
bit.
like he parties.
The bonfire.
Yeah.
You could hear a little bit of we were right there out in the nature doing the podcast.
Are we doing one this
I'm
year?
surprised the bonfire didn't melt any of the cables, you know.
Did we commit?
Well, that happened kind of around the fall, so if we do it again, it'll be this fall. You know, we'll check into it.
Okay.
That was at Malaria Springs. I think they're still open. Well, guys, next one we have up for you. Okay, so Ryan, when Dahmer came out, right? Mm-hmm. Did you watch Dahmer?
I did watch Dahmer. Yeah. When Dahmer swept the nation.
How many times?
How many times have I watched Dahmer? I haven't even watched it all the way through. How many episodes are there?
I think 10 solid.
Okay, I watched 8 because I knew kind of the outcome after that.
Could be 8. I'm not sure, but it feels like 10. So you watched
80% of the whole thing.
Okay. First off, why would you watch 80% of the show and then not actually just finish it out?
There's
good answer.
There's one TV when we're watching. So
okay.
I don't know. I dug it. But,
well, good show. But remember when our good buddy Wally Burns single guy, lives on his own, kind of a little eccentric.
Yeah.
He's a chemical engineer.
Good guy.
He starts
Means well.
He starts coming under fire because the documentary comes out, and then people are starting to kind of look at. I mean, I guess I shouldn't even say it. I'll just play the clip. But yeah, this is us with Wally Burns when he's facing a very terrible situation in his living situation, which we don't want anyone invading. Like, I mean, when we pay rent, I want to be left the hell alone. And I can't agree with him more in this, but
That's all I'm asking for.
that's all he's asking for.
That's all
It ain't a lot to ask. I'm sure we'll get it fast. A friend of mine was mining and he made a lot of cash. He made $1 gazillion. How was that? That's all we're asking for. All right, here's the fucking clip. Let's go.
Wally.
Hey, Wally Burns.
doing,
How are
Wally?
you, man? Doing good?
Oh, who is this? Wemmy?
Yeah. It's the breeze, man. We were just trying to get.
Hey, Wemmy. Hey.
Hey, how
Hey,
you
Mike.
doing?
Hey, Mike. How are you?
Fine,
How's
good.
everything
How
been?
you doing?
I've been good. How's everything over there with you?
Oh,
Teresa?
great. Just fine. Just
Teresa,
fine.
the kittens, everything good?
Yeah, kids are
Ryan
kind
over
of
there?
nutty, but you
yeah,
know.
Ryan's probably Ryan. You over there?
Hey, buddy. How are you, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Doing good.
All right, Wally, we call you tonight, man, because we've heard about how you're kind of like under scrutiny right now with your. I mean, as dumb as it sounds, you've had some complaints on your local Facebook page. I mean, these things happen nowadays, like neighborhoods and communities start like Facebook pages and different like I think there's actually websites
neighborhood news or whatever.
It's like message boards, and people have been getting really on your case lately about wondering who you are. And I think honestly, it's a disparage. I think it's a false. It's a witch hunt that's going on as a result of this Dahmer show. What do you think?
I think a few things, and it's interesting that you said that, Wemmy. Thank you for pointing a lot of those things out.
Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely. I'm just kind of weighing low because of what you just mentioned, because I'm trying to
That's
figure
understandable,
out
yeah.
how to go down and just be a normal person. I didn't. Look, I won the karaoke contest, and I thought that was amazing. But you know what happens is I think when you win something like that, you get a target on your back, and I don't understand. It's okay if I did.
Okay,
but
hold on, Wally. Okay, please, guys, they call us the Breeze Bravo Romeo Echoes here. So you're saying at this point you're wondering, because of the prestige that comes along with winning Crosley's karaoke bracket at the Honeymooners, you think that might have a little bit to do with the fact that. I mean,
the question is, that I'm on a witch hunt, and it's certainly not out of the question because it was a big event, and people like to point the fingers and people that would come in second and third, and maybe little Kyle did it. I don't know. He's a very sweet kid, but it's one of those things where I can't even get outside anymore, Wemmy, and I'm sitting there and.
Well, and that's exactly what I read. I read on the message boards. I mean, they're even taking photos of you. I see people's Instagram accounts. I see the Snapchats. They're every time you walk to your car, they're like, "There he is, there he is,"
back,
and everybody
like
and
Bigfoot.
and I honestly what basis do they have to go on for any of this?
I don't know, and they're very inconvenient, and they, God, I had to ask one of them to just pull out of my parking spot, and that was so it was hard for me to do it because my anxiety is always through the roof. So for these people to tell me that I could kill somebody and put them in my, I don't have a basement.
So are these some of the accusations? You know what? We're going to take a quick little break, guys. We're going to come back with more with Wally Burns. We're going to talk about some of the accusations that have been planted against you. I mean, I'm sure you've read and seen and heard.
Do you have time to stay on, Wally?
I have time for you guys. You know, guys, I love you, and I want the story to be straight.
Well, I would like to get the story straight. I think we got breaking story here with Wally on, so we might as well get this out into the public. We have, obviously obvious concerns that are coming from this community that have been posted on these message boards. Questions as to smells and sights and late hours and just, I mean, your general kempt versus unkempt appearances in the hallways. I mean, there's thousands. There's thousands of comments. So, I mean...
Well, I'm ready to address any questions that you have. I mean, so if we need to go on break, that's fine. Hang on, I wanted to try this. We'll catch you guys later.
Very good.
Is that good? I don't know.
That's great, Wally. Thank you so much, guys. This is They Call Us the Breeze. Don't go anywhere because we're coming right back with Wally Burns. We promise we'll see you. Dad, what do you say, man?
I say see you in a minute, Wally.
All right,
Thanks
bye-bye.
for staying on the line with us.
Yeah, so that was Wally calling in with like the threat of Wally under fire is what it's called. That's actually from episode 64. Both these clips are from episode 64. I love Wally, and it was unfortunate that for a little while he had to go through that because, I mean, and I don't blame the community because, but you kind of.
Well, at a certain point, you have to be like, at a certain point,
is it Netflix's fault for is it Netflix's fault for putting out that documentary and getting everybody in the world all suspect of their neighbors and what it's, now that I think about it, George has been in that house for about 5 days and I haven't seen him come out. Like, I mean, that's kind of where it goes. And of course, the most logical person you would attack is an eccentric, tiny little weirdo like Wally Burns.
Yeah, there's a hashtag going around I saw online, and it was, "What was Wally watching?"
Because you can hear he's watching TV.
What was Wally watching?
He's in bed clearly watching TV. Yeah,
I've seen it on Reddit. I've seen it a lot of places. But I don't know.
I need to get a hold.
It sounded like a Western. We'll have to dive into that.
I need to get a hold of that clip.
Yeah.
Speaking of clips, this same episode 64, but we have someone else that wants to get involved in the conversation with Wally, and again, he's just trying to relax and enjoy his night. He's on with the breeze. We're trying to defend him, but then a caller calls in, and it goes a little awry, so here's that clip.
I mean, I don't think it's me necessarily. When it's one of those things where it's like, I do have a cat, and maybe it's one of those things that maybe the smell comes down, and maybe the cat maybe leaves some tweets out, but it's not like a flesh.
Well, no, from what I've been hearing, man, on the message boards, it's like getting out of control. People are saying it smells like kind of like dead raccoon or dead possum, or I mean, if you've ever smelled like roadkill.
That's my brother. He hunts, and he actually sent down some meat, and he sent down bison from...
All right, this sounds way too familiar. Your brother sent down some meat?
Yeah.
And let me guess, you're going to tell me next that you put it in a freezer but forgot to plug the freezer in, and now it's spoiled? Is that exactly what you're going to tell me right now?
Well, you're trying to put me in a Dahmer situation.
No, I'm just asking, man, because that's exactly what fucking Dahmer said in the goddamn show, dude.
Well,
he said... His family sent him some meat. He likes pork chops, is what he said. And I mean, you got to be a little more careful with this, dude.
I don't see the connection, Wemmy. I just asked. I just needed some meat from my brother. I was at honeymooners. What the? Why am I on trial?
I just care about you, man. I just care, and I'm just trying to clear your name up. And oh shit. Okay. Oh, we got Brenda calling in. Okay, we got Brenda calling in. All right, Brenda. Hey, babe, what's going on?
Listen, I told y'all tons of times, y'all don't call me babe, and don't ever talk. Just don't. Wally, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, Brenda, nothing. I'm really not doing anything. I don't know.
I need to talk to you right now. I need to talk to your ass.
All right, Brenda, can you get to the point? What's going on, Brenda?
Okay, so one of my co-sales associates at the firm that I work at, one of the co-sales associates.
You mean the Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, the fucking pig. Yeah, one of my co-sales associates, Tina. She lives in that same building as Wally Burns, and she has said numerous times that she even comes to work smelling like dead raccoon. And I know there's something going on in that apartment right now. And I'm just saying.
You sound a lot like this Glenda Cleveland character right now. You understand that, right?
I don't care who's out there listening to me. I'm not bullshitting. I'm saying Tina from my sewing circle, she is also my co-sales associate at the Piggly Wiggly. She said she's been smelling some stuff coming out of his apartment. She lives in that same building.
All right, Wally, do you want to defer or defend, or Wally, do you want?
Yeah, Wally, what do you think, buddy?
Well, Brenda, let me go ahead and just nip this in the bud.
I'd love to hear that. Yeah, you go right ahead.
Tina still owes me $20. So, you know, if you're going to believe anything that Tina has to say about my apartment and what I do, I was doing some kind of experiment, and I was trying to cook. I like to try to cook.
You were doing some sort of experiment.
Yeah, I was trying to cook.
That sounds just like the goddamn show. You were doing some sort of experiment? Let me guess, did you have your hand drill out while you were doing that experiment?
I did not have my hand drill out when I was doing that. I would have my knife out, but it wasn't for stabbing people.
Brenda, I've told you plenty of times, if you're going to be on this show, you have to behave yourself.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not.
Brenda, I will cut you off right now.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Wally.
I was just saying, all I want to say is it wasn't me who did it, really. It wasn't. I mean, I'm getting accused of a lot of things. Have you ever been accused?
I'm totally good with you.
Have you ever been accused with anything before, Brenda? Anything at all?
Me? You talking to me?
Yeah, have you ever been accused of anything? I've never done anything.
You know how many times they try to take my child? How many times they try to take my child, little Kyle, away from me? Hey, Kyle, you on the phone, honey?
Yeah.
Hey, here, Mommy. How many times they try to take you away from me? 7? 7 times. That's right. They tried to take him away from me 7 times. I won each and every single one. I understand what it is like to be persecuted by the public, okay?
Yeah, you know how I feel, Brenda.
No, come on, you know how I feel.
I think Brenda. I think he's trying to reach out the old olive branch right now, and honestly, we're Team Wally all the way, right, Dad? I think Ryan.
I'm definitely Team Wally.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Ryan.
yeah, it's just one of those things, Brenda. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I think we're good here.
I'm just saying, Brenda, Tina knows, okay? Tina knows something, and she gonna come at you, and we gonna find out. We gonna find out. All right,
well, that's fine. We're going to find out. Great. I don't know what that means.
What?
Thank you, Brenda. Wally, I'm sorry about that, man.
That was so rude. Why would you guys put on the line like that? I thought berated. I told you guys my whole story.
Well,
I have alibis. I told you guys what I was doing.
Dad, we're sorry, right?
All right, yeah, I mean, we trust, we believe you. We believe you.
I entrust in you, Mike.
We believe you.
I thought.
Lenny, I entrust in you too.
I apologize. That one's on me because I thought she was, she's a friend of yours. Yeah, so
hello.
Yeah. Lot of stuff going on, mate. A lot of stuff. Little Rich.
God, Wally just really got freaking pummeled, man.
You can't. Brenda versus anybody is Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda wins.
Yeah. That is like
you
Brenda
can't,
is.
You just can't. How do you argue with that? You just eventually give up. Even if you're right, you give up. And
how do you not have live lobster?
Speaking of giving up,
like,
we
what?
should be giving up, but we're going to extend this special episode, like we said. We're going to do a whole nother segment. Normally we stop at about an hour 15, right?
Oh, we're going to go ahead and hit the
we're going to try to tap that bell. We're going to try to tap that bell.
We're going to eat more Alfredo and drink less water than we ever have before.
We have just a little bit more of the friends and callers coming up next, and we're going to take a little break just to have a cigarette, gather our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard this stuff in a while, man.
I'm digging it.
It's fun.
I'm loving it.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Catcha.
Bye.
Let's get drunk. Yeah. Now we're talking. All right.
Guys, welcome back to an extra extended edition of They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cage. Actually live. We're the only dumb assholes that will do a clip show.
I love casserole.
and still show up and listen to the clips live for you on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you go to YouTube, you can just watch us listening
That's not self-involved, is that? That's
well,
not.
it's just we haven't heard these clips in a while, and it's kind of fun to listen with you, man. And like, I mean, I gathered them, but I bookended them. So like, I was like, all right, this is where it starts, this is where it ends. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to the whole fucking clip. I'm gonna say that this is how long it is. We're gonna interject it into the show, and I'm kind of listening back for the first time in a while with you too. And
well,
I'm
you've
like,
picked
oh,
some
man.
really good skits.
I mean, it's all about it's they call us the Breeze, the best of, because Mike is out of studio, Dad is out of studio right now. So episode 81, and this is the final segment, and this is we've had a lot of fun with a lot of the callers, but this is the honeymoon. So we did an episode on Thanksgiving. Literally, we were here in the tiger cage doing an episode on Thanksgiving.
We never stopped.
We never stopped. We just decided to do the episode on Thanksgiving like maniacs before everybody came over and did the actual Thanksgiving festivities. And what better way than to call honeymooners and get with Crosley. And you know how like when Adam calls, we do the phone pass around thing. We had them do the phone pass around thing. Mm-hmm. Over there at Honeymooners, because everybody was there and they were all watching the Macy's Day Parade, and it was kind of early still, or the parade was just over with. Either way, I don't remember. Let's just roll the clip, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do it. Hey, Crosley, you there, bud? Crosley.
Oh, hey, boys, what's up going on?
Hey, man.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too. It's good to talk to you, Breeze. How you boys doing?
We're doing excellent today, sir. Thank you very much. Kicking it old school over there at Honeymooners tonight?
Oh, yeah, you boys know. We got the Friendsgiving going on. Everybody I wanted to see is here, and the few people I didn't want to see didn't show up, so, you know, we're 10 for 10 tonight. Sherry's over at the bar right now. She's grabbing herself a... honey, that's 3 or 4. All right, she's on her 4th shot of Fireball, so
okay.
You know, we're getting things going here. Karen, she's making a little bit of turkey sandwiches in the back. She's got some finger foods and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, guys. How you guys doing? What's your day looking like?
We're going to have dinner here in a little while.
Yeah, dinner in a little bit.
Some family coming over.
Yeah, we just figured we'd get ahead of the ball, the 8 ball, and you know, the show must go on. You know, that's
we never take a day off.
Yeah, thank you, boys. I appreciate that. Remy, I told you to make sure those boys are on, and we're still going to go today. So I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, of course. The show is always going to go on. Thanksgiving isn't going to stop. I just said we're going to be here anyway, bullshitting, drinking beer. We might as well do the podcast. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, we were up last night cooking late, me and Ryan, and we've got family coming over probably right at the end of the show. So we're doing pretty good on time. How's the scene over there?
Like I said, pretty good. Everybody's just hanging out.
Are they doing like a buffet? Like, what's the spread looking like, Mr. Crosley?
Well, you know, us alcoholics, we don't really eat a whole lot of food anyway. But, you know, like I said, Karen, she put out some little public sub, little build-your-own turkey sliders. Yeah, deli tray with the turkey sliders and pepperoncinis and things like that, and Swiss cheese, American cheese, and
that's cool that it's open though. Honeymooners is open.
Yeah, well, I mean, places like Honeymooners. I mean, this is an establishment. This place is not going to close down. This place is open 366 days a year.
Okay.
366, sir.
Leap years, or
yeah, leap years. Thank you, Ryan. You knew what I was talking about exactly. Yeah, I mean, they're. You know when the clock goes back an hour and you get an extra hour of drinking? Well, when the clock goes forward, they still stay open an extra hour. That's the kind of place I like to be at.
Sounds like a great place. Yeah, we've been there once. We did the show with you there once. They're nice people over there. So, I mean, how's the missus doing? I mean, is this basically what you're doing for the day?
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We got everybody got here about 8 a.m.
Who's everyone?
That's kind of early.
Yeah, well, you know, we all got here about 8 a.m. We started off with the Macy's Day Parade. We put that on.
Of course. Yeah, we were watching a little bit of that.
We got both the football games. You know, we got the Lions and Bears later. Oh, my. You know, and then, you know, you got, I don't know who else is playing. You got football today. So
Cowboys. Usually Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I got a little trivia tidbit for that later. For did you know that?
Oh yeah, that sounds like you, Remy, you little nerd.
All right, thanks, bud. Well, yeah, man. So I'm glad you're having a good time. How many have you had? It sounds like you're kind of.
Oh, we started pretty slow, like I said. The Macy's Day Parade, you know, that's so fascinating. Sometimes you forget you have a beer in your hand. You know, you're watching all these floats go by, and You know, all the say, all I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, yeah.
Watch your mouth, Crosley. You can't say that. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm glad to talk to you, man. I'm gonna hang out there all day. And who else you with? Who else we got? Yeah.
Who do you want to talk to? You said you guys want to do the pass around the phone thing. I got Larry.
Depends. Who's
Larry's probably the closest one to me right now. You want me to get him on?
Yeah, get Larry.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Larry in a little bit. Larry Loretti, Ryan's lawyer. Let's get him.
All right, hold on. Larry, come on. Is it my turn? Larry, get over here. All right, here's Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry, how you doing?
Hey, Breeze Boys, how you guys doing? It's so good to talk to you.
Yeah, good to see you. Good
happy
to talk
Thanksgiving to you guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just, you guys know me. Once I get in these four walls, it's like, let's go. Just like you, Remy, like you say, right?
Yeah, there's only one way to do it. So let's
get to it. Let's go. Exactly. Yeah.
You sound like you've had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, I was tasked with making an espresso cheesecake that I like to make. It's really, really good, but it's very, very involved in how you make it. So I was up all night long. I might have mixed up the decaf espresso with the regular espresso, so I've just kind of been awake this whole time. I started drinking Bud Lights around 6 a.m. Honeymoon was open at 8. I showed up. I gave Crosley the ride. Yeah, that's right. He picked me up from my house, and Sherry met up later.
Drove?
He picked me up. Sherry had some last-minute makeup touches, so I picked Crosley up, and then we came here about 9 o'clock, and just kind of started getting it going, And on days like this, it just doesn't matter how much you drink.
No, I could agree. I could not. I mean, we got a soundbite for that right here.
Let's get drunk. All right.
I could not agree with you more, Larry. It's all about having fun on holidays like this. You're with good friends, good family, everybody's hanging out, and I mean, yeah, no shame on that.
You should probably get a finger sandwich.
Well, no, much like you, Remy, much to my wife's chagrin, I don't like to eat a whole lot. It's cheaper to get drunk. Am I right?
All right, that's just a terrible way to look at it, bud. That's a terrible way to look at it. Yeah, not nutritious, but do your thing, man. Anything else from you, man?
And just hanging out, just gonna have a nice little Thanksgiving, and hopefully I don't get blacked out and pass out in the bathroom again like last year.
All right, well, that sounds great.
Take a lot of Advil, Larry. Yeah. Take a lot of Advil. There might be a case.
This guy's Larry, I tell you, man. He's a fucking lightweight, but, he has 2, 3. I do.
No, I remember.
I do not. I have like 3 or 4 fireballs and like 5 beers Crosley. You know this.
You remember that one night, Larry?
Yeah.
Well, there was that one night, Larry, that you and I.
Which night?
We were going over our case, and you had a few dirty martinis.
In the hot tub?
Yeah, it was that night in the hot tub.
Well,
so
you're not supposed to drink in the hot tub. They tell you that because they say that the heat and all the alcohol just kind of mixes in a bad way, and I guess I got in a bad way. I apologize for that.
I guess I just want to say, be safe tonight.
Yeah, just be safe tonight.
We're gonna need you, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'll be fine.
How are you guys gonna get home?
I'm driving Crosley. You ain't fucking driving me. There ain't no fucking way you're driving me. I have the key.
Maybe you guys should
Uber
settle that,
or
I don't know,
Uber
Wally,
home. That'll be fine. All right, pass the phone. Larry, who's next to you?
All right, who the hell is next to... Oh, shit, there's Wally over there. Hey, Wally! Like I was saying. Wally! Yeah, Wally! We got the breeze on. You want to come over and talk? The breeze are on right now? Wally, get over here. Come here. Hey, yeah, I'll come
All right,
over
I guess
here.
we got Wally Burns coming up here. Hey, Wally.
Hey, Wemmy.
Hey, Wally. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
How was everything going,
Wally.
Mike, everything good over there, Mike?
Good, Wally.
Good to talk to you.
Ryan, good over there?
Yeah, dude. Doing pretty good, man. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, good to hear from you, man.
Are them boys behaving themselves?
Why, they crashed their car. They crashed their car already. I don't know. They said they were driving home. They're not going to drive home. There's obviously a
Fuck up, Wally.
Yeah, no, they already got the car towed out of here. It's
All right,
pretty fun.
sounds like it. Sounds like you guys are already. Are you guys?
Couldn't even get out of
They
the
sound
parking
like
lot.
they sound like Abbott and Costello. I mean, these guys.
Oh my
are
gosh! Yeah, Abbott Costello talk about drunk and drunkle. That was so drunk right now.
Drunk
It's
and
crazy.
drunko?
Yeah. But how's everything over there with you guys?
We're good,
great,
man.
great.
We've been using some chemical engineering of our own, getting together all our Thanksgiving recipes and stuff.
What do you mean, alcohol?
Yeah, I mean, I chemical engineered all night long. I was making my Brussels sprouts, and then now I'm chemical engineering with some alcohol. And do you like Brussels sprouts, Wally?
I like Brussels sprouts. I like to eat a lot of kind of guino stuff. It keeps me better. It keeps me better in between my ears. It keeps me my mind sharper. I like guino, so yeah.
Shopper?
I love Brussels sprouts.
Shopper?
Shopper.
Shopper?
He's a shopper.
Shopper, I mean.
Sharper. I'm sorry, buddy.
He's going shopping tomorrow.
Yeah, it makes it like better.
So what's been up, man? I mean, you're obviously back living at the apartment now, and everything's probably been fine, and you're no longer.
I got a new girlfriend now.
Yeah, you've had the girlfriend since we talked to you last with the Jeffrey Dahmer scare and everything. Everything going well with that?
Everything. I
maybe
mean,
a little proposal this Christmas, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? It's just interesting because like how holidays come, everything gets wiped out. So people forgot that I was Dahmer. Everything's been just very, very quiet.
Good. Good for you, man.
It's been good. So it's been a good Thanksgiving. I got to tell you guys one thing, though. There was a new shot for Thanksgiving. It's like a Fireball pumpkin pie shot that I've been drinking a little bit on
I think I saw
today.
this
So
on
if
Twitter.
I'm slurring my words a little bit, I apologize.
Hey, no problem, man. We're glad to talk to you, bud. It's
I'm
always
glad
nice
to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
What do you do with your words?
Swirl them a little bit.
Swell. I'm sorry.
You do,
I don't mean to make fun. We don't mean to make fun of you,
Hey,
Wally.
Michael, who are you pointing fingers at, motherfucker? I just kidding. I'm sorry, I had a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I probably should get off the phone. I'm gonna pass it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe I should pass it. Hi, who? Hi, I'm gonna give it that to Crosley. I'm so lost. I gotta use the bathroom. Hey, Crosley. Wally, thanks, buddy. All right, yeah, get in the pisser. Hey, say hi to John.
He can't hold his liquor.
Yeah, so that was Wally Burns. I love.
Can't help but smile when you hear that.
I
guy.
love Wally Burns. I mean, I think he won the karaoke bracket for a reason. I mean, he's a crowd favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like,
love that guy.
Like a Mr. America, Mr. Universe.
I can't wait to see what he has in store for 2023 and beyond, for sure. Brenda, all them. But before we go, we got a couple more. Like I said, extended edition of episode 81.
B-side track.
It's a best of. All right, it's a best of with all the good clips from all the best friends and callers that call into the breeze. But it's also just me and Ryan introducing the clips. And I guess that's pretty much the show. Thanks, Del. Appreciate it, bud. All right, okay, so that was Del. All right, next clip, Ryan. So this one was Santa Claus calls into the show.
Oh, okay.
And then Brenda can't help herself, but Dan Lavin was also here in studio. That's the most important part. Our good buddy Dan, a good friend of the family, was
down here getting married.
Yeah, getting married, and this was good. Let's listen to this clip here. Ryan here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
We're doing
Brenda,
good. How are you? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Well, Merry Christmas
we
to
have
you,
Dan
baby.
with us, our buddy. Dan's getting married.
Hey, Dan. Congratulations. I know I've heard of you. I've heard of you from the show before. It's nice to talk to you. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Brenda. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And
Merry Christmas.
It's nice to hear you on the breeze today, and I'm just so grateful to be on the breeze. Little Kyle, he's in the wings. He's right over here.
It's always good to have you,
He doesn't know
Brenda.
yet. He doesn't know what's going on, but we're going to get him involved. You guys got the big man on?
Oh, yeah. He's here.
He's here.
Brenda, hello.
Yeah, he's
how are
definitely
you?
here.
Oh, hey, Santa, how you doing, honey? I'm doing pretty good. How's that little
Wait, do you
boy
guys know
doing?
each other?
Well, we met back down at Honeymooners about 2 years back. 2 years back,
Okay.
when I invented the cookies and shake shots. Oh my God, you got me so fucked up on those. I remember that.
All right,
For
Jesus,
sure.
guys.
For sure.
All right, guys, let's break it
Can
up,
we
you
just
two.
make it PG for the kids?
Well,
All right, we have little Kyle on the line.
Santa Claus and I, we go back. I don't
Brenda,
know Miss Claus.
maybe we can talk about this another time.
A little bit,
Brenda,
you know what I'm saying?
maybe we can talk about this another time.
All right, yeah. Brenda, please. Let's
Santa,
go.
as well.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
to it. How's your little boy doing? Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Let's make some
Yeah, let's make some dreams come true. All right, I got him over here. Little Kyle, how you doing, baby?
Hey, I'm fine, Mommy. Are we gonna get to see Santa Claus?
Little Kyle, it's me, Santa
Hey,
Claus.
Santa!
Hello, little Kyle. How are you
I've been
today?
waiting for you. I love you.
Oh, little Kyle, I love you too. Santa loves all the good little boys and girls.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Well, Santa's here for you, Kyle. I wanted to ask you personally, what's on your list for your...
I've got lots of toys I want.
Well, I'm sure you do.
Santa, thank you so much for doing this. This is awesome.
No, I'm really looking forward to it. Hey, Santa, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Little Kyle, you go ahead and tell Santa what your number... Yes, little Kyle, tell me what your first gift
You
is.
did like the Master Jam? The garage playset?
The Monster Jam Garage.
Yes, I like that. I like that. That would be so fun.
Yes, little Kyle. I know.
Yeah, that's the one that's like waist high, right? That's the
It
one
sounds
that's
like, like Monster Jam little playset.
That's
like
the one that's like
Kyle,
probably
is that
6
the one,
by like
Kyle, is that the
6?
one where they like maybe just they run around the garage?
So.
Did the Swaffords have that in their garage at one point?
I probably that sounds.
Little Kyle, that's a great.
Well, that's a good
idea
first
for
gift.
a Christmas present. What else can me and the
I like Hot Wheels.
You like Hot Wheels? Yes.
Yeah, like the crisscross crash set.
The crisscross crash set.
Crisscross crash. It's kind of like you know, like.
Is it fun for you, little Kyle, to watch the cars crash?
So I've only seen it one time when we went to county fair and they had the figure 8 bus.
Yeah. Now that's when I took little Kyle out to the figure 8 races with the bus drivers and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a crisscross.
Oh yeah, that was a good time, right, little Kyle? So you want to tell me what the Hot Wheels?
School buses. I want Hillsborough County.
He wants the Hot Wheels crisscross crashing.
Yeah.
All right,
figure 8.
Like you want season tickets
I mean,
or
little
what?
Kyle, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's try to get a couple more gifts in there. What do you think, bud?
How about if I get like, say...
Yeah, come on, tell little Kyle. Tell what you want.
Yeah, light it up, fucker.
Safari talking microscope. You ever had a microscope talk back to you?
A talking microscope. I'm not sure my elves make that, little Kyle. I'm not sure my elves can make a talking microscope, but I'll look into it for you. Yes, I'll look into it.
Yeah, and crayons?
I love Crayola crayons.
Get some from
Yes, I
Denny's.
love
I want the
Crayola crayons.
Crayola Ultimate Lightboard
I got that
drawing,
one. I got that one,
cabinet.
Santa. The Breeze has that one.
Yeah, I think the breeze will take
cover
care of
the
what is it,
Crayola
little
crayons.
Kyle, what's it called?
Oh, it's called the
Crayola.
Crayola Ultimate Lightboard drawing tablet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can
Okay,
draw
so
all
this
day.
sounds a lot
Probably
like
Etch-a-Sketch. I don't know.
this sounds a lot. I was gonna say it sounds like a light bright mixed with an Etch-a-Sketch. So that's pretty cool.
Did he just ask for an
so you can
iPad?
draw all day and erase it. and draw
All right,
it.
little Kyle. What else do you got for Santa?
Oh well, we got stuff like I would like that Tamagotchi.
Do you even know how to say it, little Kyle?
I try to sound like an adult. I'm only 8.
Little Kyle's only 8, Santa. We apologize, and he's probably way up past his bedtime. He's probably.
Yeah.
How much ice cream did Brent?
I didn't give my kid any fucking ice cream. I want you to start talking to me about how much ice cream I gave my kid.
We were just asking, Brenda. We were just asking. Jesus Christ.
Brenda, you know you have quite the naughty Christmas list. And if you want Santa to fulfill any of those wishes...
Guys, could you chill out with each other for 1 second?
Well,
All right.
You get lonely.
Go back to your Santa shots.
I know who's coming down my chimney.
All right. That's enough. That's enough.
Jesus.
Okay, little Kyle, what else you got for us, buddy?
I want one of those, you know, where you have a bunch of balls and stuff and you throw it stuff.
Are you fucking making fun of me, little Kyle, with the balls and stuff?
No! I want that Fun Pack ski ball set.
Oh, the ski ball set, yeah.
you
Santa,
throw the
he wants
balls.
the ski...
All right,
and
so
then you got to get them in
I was
a
concerned
ring,
about that one for a
and
minute.
then get it.
Santa,
There's a bunch of rings.
Yes,
There's like a
little
bunch
Kyle.
of
That
rings.
sounds like a good way for you
And
to
then
get...
you can drop it in a hole and you can win tickets.
Kyle, it sounds like you're getting older as you talk. It's incredible. Like you're hitting puberty as you talk. It's incredible.
Well, thank you.
I'm impressed. It looks like someone's balls dropping this year.
It's true. Maybe we'll invite him
Santa,
out.
Jesus.
On our Vegas trip, or maybe you can invite him over to Vegas.
It's St. Nicholas. It's St. Nick to you.
Wowzers. So that was that was the Christmas episode. That was part 2 of the Christmas episodes. That was episode 73. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, that was episode 73. You want to go back to 72 for the whole Christmas experience if you want. Sorry, we're real fucking drunk.
It's right around the corner.
Hey, listen,
Christmas.
we're real drunk because we don't have an actual show that we're supposed to do. And Ryan's like, I'm not that drunk anymore, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of still drunk. So.
Well, I mean, he's our sponsor. We are our sponsors.
But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, Brother Adam, last clip of the night. Brother Adam came in, and of course, being a seaman,
yes, came all up in that thing.
Brenda had to call in and do her shit. So before we get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for
love you guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
And this is the last clip of the night. We'll see you guys next week for a live show. Not as drunk. Not. Wait, how do I do it? How do I do it? I don't. Wait, what's the?
The files are in the computer.
Oh, here we go. There it is.
That does sound good.
All right, guys, we love you. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
live. Episode 82
coming at you. So hola, council.
Sheesh. All right, guys, we love you.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing all right. I mean, they got little cots in here and stuff.
How's your
cellmate?
How's your cellmate?
Go watch Scares. I'm in my cell by myself. No one wants a bunk with me.
Okay.
They don't know about Brenda around here. I want to talk to Sailor Adam. Hey, how you doing, Sailor?
I'm good, but my wife is watching, so please keep it G-rated.
Oh, your wife. Your wife's watching? Oh, that's too bad. Where's she at? Probably about 100, 200 miles away, sitting in some little hotel room?
No, that's just in the next room.
All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, God, they're getting rowdy around here.
Yeah, we're in the tiger cage right now, Brenda.
Well, I'm in a tiger cage, literally, of my own right now. They're getting a little rowdy in here.
Sounds like it. Jeez Louise.
I got. No, back up, bitch. I got 7 more minutes. Back up, bitch. Sorry about that. No, yeah, I just wanted to call in. I get 10 minutes a day, and like I said, I already got all my legals settled out, and I heard y'all on one of my friends. She has a little iPod, so I was like, I'm gonna call in there and meet Mr. Sailor. What's up there, Mr. Seaman? How you doing?
I'm good, Brenda. How are you?
I don't care if your wife's listening. I'm just saying, nice, sturdy-built man like yourself. I'm just saying, I'd like to see the broadside of your ship. You know what I mean? That's right. Have you been me over starboard? You know what I'm saying?
All right, Brenda, this is a family show, dude, and his family is around. We have our nephew James here in the actual tiger cage, so if you could clean it up just a little bit.
All right, I'm sorry. I get a little excited. It's been kind of lonely in here. I've been in here for shit. Between county and here, it's been about 13 days, 14 days.
Are you fighting spiders?
Well, no. I mean, we just out here reading magazines. I started a little prayer group. I ain't been to church in a couple Sundays, so I'm feeling a little agitated.
Are you getting the games in there? What sports?
Well, no.
What are you guys watching?
I watched y'all's Buccaneers the other day, and I mean, shit. I tell you, it's laughable at this point. But we. Us gal pals, we stay entertained in our own certain ways.
All right, I'm surely I don't want to hear any more about that. Brenda, everything else going to be okay? I mean, where are we going from here?
Well, I just like I said, I just want to call and say hi to Adam. I hope you're enjoying your stay, right? It sounds like you've been having a good time.
Oh, yes, good time. It's good to be back with the brothers.
Yeah, and I'm going to get this thing sorted out. Like I said, it's entrapment to have a risk assessor at the Piggly Wiggly walking up and down the aisle watching me you don't need to be watching me while I'm picking up my groceries and putting them in the cart. And what I do with them after the cart, that's my...
I don't think, Brenda, you can't just... That's shoplifting. You can't just... So obviously, you did that, and I think you're probably going to be in there for a little while. I don't know what Loretti and Crosley are going to be able to do for you. I mean, we might try to get them on the line next week and maybe have a little huddle about this because
we
need to
fight
get...
in the background. Is there a fight there?
I'm sure there's all sorts of shit going on back
and
there.
also... Can we send you something, Brenda? From They Call Us the Breeze. Can we send you some money for commissary? Something that you can buy. I mean, are you making any like?
For commissary? I ran out of deodorant
You
like
making
3
some
days
crazy
ago.
kind of dishes in there in jail right now? You making some kind of like? I know they do the Frito pies and they do
No,
the.
dumbass. It's hot Cheetos and ramen soup, and you start with that, and then whatever kind of protein you can get, you can cut up some Slim Jims. Ain't you ever never been in prison before? Jesus.
I've been one time.
He has not.
Well,
I've been in jail overnight, right up there on 49th Street. I did that
visited
one
somebody
time.
and I got freaked out.
Oh,
I
you
thought
did jail
I was.
for one night. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I bet Adam's seen a lot more torture than either of you boys ever have. Am I right, baby?
I really don't know what to say about this.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure our food's
Come on,
pretty
Easy,
Come
Adam.
on,
You're gonna turn
Sailor,
her
slam
on,
your
man.
boat
Don't
down
even
on
do
the
that.
table here. Slam that big old missile down here on the table.
You can see some stuff.
You want a carrier ship? Because you've been carrying my heart this whole episode.
All right, Brenda. I appreciate
Brenda, you're
that.
laying it on thick. When do you even get out? He's probably gonna be back to port.
Back up, bitch. I told you. I got 7
Brenda,
minutes.
stop. Walk away.
Bitch,
Don't
back
get
up.
into any
I
trouble,
told
dude.
you.
Brenda, it's Ryan. Stop.
You ain't gonna have a mouth to talk to nobody after you.
Stop, Brenda.
Brenda, for real, yeah.
Seriously.
Anything else
It's
we can do
not
for you,
worth it,
babe?
man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's just this bitch behind me just trying to get up on. I got 3 minutes left. I told her that.
Well, we can let you go if it's if it's any
If she
problem.
needs to make a call, I mean,
Sounds like it's busy. It sounds like it's a busy hour there in the.
or does that make it seem like you're backing
And
down?
it is the holidays. Everybody wants to call home.
Well, yeah, Dad makes a very good point.
I'm gonna get off when I feel like getting up. Bitch, one more time. I swear. Come here.
Brenda?
I think they're getting in a fight,
Fuck you,
guys.
man. I told you. I told you you're gonna have no mouth to talk about that. You ain't gonna call nobody. Ah, fuck, bitch.
Dude, they're getting in a fight.
All right. Okay. I don't know what
Must
the
have
hell
gotten a
just
fight
happened
or
there.
something.
Yeah.
Oh my
all right.
God.
Sounded like she was
Yeah.
fucking with that girl. That's what's going to happen.
So
This might be good for
all
Brenda,
right.
I
guess
think.
this is like rule number 1. Don't
This
roll up
might be
when
good
someone
for
has
Brenda because
time on
she
the
kind
clock.
of needs to be put in her spot a little bit. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for episode 81, the best of the breeze, all the friends and callers. Ryan, I had fun. Thanks for hanging out with me,
I
buddy.
had a blast, man. Thanks everyone for hanging out.
Dad, sorry we missed you, man. You would have loved this episode, but hopefully you're listening on the road right now, and hopefully you're being safe.
Wherever you're at.
You and Mom. And,
Up there.
They're going.
Oh, I mean,
No,
they're,
don't
they're
say-
going to
it's
Winter
not like
Haven.
up. Yeah,
they're
just
going to Winter Haven.
They're going north.
Heaven, not heaven. They're going to Winter
north.
Haven.
Yeah, Winter Haven, not heaven. Winter Haven. Okay. Guys, we love you. We'll see you next week. Episode
you guys.
82. Good night, everybody. Bye.